What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, I must apologize because my video the other day was uploaded extremely early. Now, for those who know my content or watch my videos very often, you know that I make my videos all the time the day before. So, what happened was I hopped off stream. I went straight over to make my video. I finished around, I believe, 5 p.m. I went out, I did my stuff, ran some errands, did some chores and stuff like that, you know, the usual biz. And I came back around like 10 to 11 p.m.-ish to make my title and, you know, do the thumbnail and stuff like that. I was exhausted, and I guess instead of pushing, you know, schedule for the next day, I uploaded it by accident and then just, you know, crashed. So mistakes were made. I do apologize. For anybody that was thrown off by that upload schedule, don't worry. That's not happening again. We're going back to the regular upload schedule. That was all my fault. But one last thing, guys, before we hop into the commentary, if you guys do want to check out any of my social medias, I have Twitter, Discord, Twitch, all that stuff. All the links to that stuff is down in the description. You can chat with me over on Twitter all the time. I'm posting as much as I can. Discord, you can always see when I go live and all that other good stuff and chat with the community. And Twitch, let me tell you guys something. If you love my YouTube channel, you're going to love my Twitch. I grind that every single day, and we don't just play Call of Duty and Battlefield over there, even Halo. We branch out to games like Ready or Not and Escape from Tarkov and a bunch of other shooters. A lot of fun over there, guys. And also, we will be playing Tarkov today, so if you guys want to see what the hype around that game is all about and why people are enjoying it right now, by all means, tune into the stream today. You can watch me play, grind it out. I am a noob, so again, if it's any experienced Tarkov players out there that can help me out, by all means, tune into the stream, chat it up with me. A bunch of goats came in the stream the other day and helped me out big time with, you know, things I should be looting, how I should loot, and how to transfer things around. It was really useful. So if you guys want to tune into that stuff, the link to my Twitch stream is down in the description. But ladies and gentlemen, I 110% had to sit down and put this video together. There's not a single way that I would be able to sit back and not talk about this because it is so extremely infuriating. Why is it that nowadays AAA developed games just aren't good anymore? You know, you used to pay for quality. You know, if you put $60 down on a game, it was going to be complete, it would work, and yeah, it might be some problems here and there, but the majority of the time, you got your money's worth. Nowadays, it's the complete opposite, especially with this new live service method that all these companies are starting to, you know, take advantage of. It's basically a freebie. It's a get-out-of-jail-free card for developers to, you know, not put any work in, be lazy, slack, and just half-ass everything. And then, obviously, over the next upcoming year or 2 years, they go ahead and fix the game up to what it was supposed to be on day one. And this goes across all games. This goes to Call of Duty, it goes to Battlefield, it goes to pretty much everything that you could possibly think of. If it's AAA developed and it has, you know, a top name publisher like EA, Activision, or something of that sort, you're going to be running into a lot of issues when it comes to the quality of your games. And like I said earlier, I've been streaming a lot of Tarkov and a lot of Ready or Not and all these different games that, you know, had really small budgets at first, you know, small teams. Escape from Tarkov, for an example. That game was completely indie developed. I still remember the first day that that game was announced and people were running around on Factory for the first initial, you know, trial of the game and stuff like that, and everybody was obsessed. And now look at them. It's one of the top trending games on Twitch at almost all times, along with people constantly coming in to play this game, purchase this game, and it's not cheap either. Like when I tell you, if you want to play Escape from Tarkov, expect to spend $100+. You know, the base version is good and all, but in order to get a good experience out of the game, you got to spend $100+. And people are sinking that cash in like it's no tomorrow. Keep that in mind. A game that was indie developed, that is selling for over $100+, has more support, and it's actually worth the dollar amount compared to a AAA developed game with a massive $1 million+ budget being published by huge names that can get it into every store out there. And these games have no effort being put into them. And it's kind of funny because yesterday's video can shine a little light on today's topic. And that is the difference between, like I said yesterday, the popularity of a game and how much a game can actually sell. Now, if you put Tarkov up against Call of Duty and Battlefield, you know, both individual, you know, you don't have to combine the sales of both Call of Duty and Battlefield. No, I'm talking about both of them individually. They will clear as day blow Tarkov out of the water with sales. No doubt in my mind. But when it comes to popularity, how much the fans enjoy the game, how much the community enjoys the current franchise and the direction they are taking, Tarkov is the clear winner because they always focus on what makes their game better from a community's standpoint. They don't care about their own visions or expanding after different trends. They care about their trend. They want to make what they're doing trend. They don't want to chase something that's already started off. No, they want to be the trendsetters. They did it so well that Battlefield 2042 and apparently the next Call of Duty game, Modern Warfare 2, which is coming out in 2022, both are copying the same formula with their extraction game types now. You see, that's what you want to be. You don't want to be on the Call of Duty and Battlefield side of development. You want to be on the Tarkov side of development. Same thing. It doesn't just have to be that game either. It could be anything else, like Rainbow Six Siege for an example. You know, that game definitely had its fair share of issues. I think we can all agree on that. But when it comes down to it, once again, they picked the direction they wanted to point their game towards, and they stuck with it. Me personally, I would prefer a little bit more tactical, a little bit more SWAT-y. But like I said, they didn't change up. They said, this is what we want our game to be, and we're going to just stick with it. And guess what? People are going to love it. People are going to hate it. But at the end of the day, they built their own fan base, and the game has been going on for years. Countless years of making consistent income and thriving on to the point that they don't have to make any more Rainbow Six Siege games. It's making them that much money, competitively and casually. When we look at Battlefield, there's nothing about Battlefield 2042 that gives me Battlefield vibes. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people are going to be coming outside of the picture and don't even know what Battlefield vibes means, but any OG Battlefield fan knows exactly what I'm saying. Only a Battlefield game can produce this feeling. And for some strange reason, it's completely missing in 2042, and it's very obvious in my personal opinion. They can't pick the direction they want to push this game towards. It started off as a battle royale, completely flopped. They had to switch it up, and after that they still couldn't make anything original. They had to move over to Hazard Zone, which, like I just said, is a copycat of Escape from Tarkov. Once again, trend chasing instead of setting the trend. It's the complete opposite of what they should be doing. And of course, they have the game mode Portal, which to me personally is probably the best game mode that you could possibly get out of the whole overall experience, Portal. And it's the most trendy one as well. Me personally, I think a lot of other Battlefield fans thought that Portal was going to be next level. It was going to be the next trend. Just like how Battle Royale completely took over everything, Portal was going to take over everything. And other development teams would think, wow, that's really cool. We give, all these past games and all the weapons and vehicles and all the, everything from a past title in our franchise and just stuff it into one thing and allow the community to go crazy with coding, game modes, setting up different things. Just let them go all out. And Portal's dead. There's nothing creative going on in Portal. There's nothing new going on in Portal. It's as basic as it could possibly be. DICE, you have dropped the ball drastically. And the only way that you're ever going to regain stamina on this is just to overhaul the game. And when I say that, I don't mean overhaul the basics, gunplay and movement. I love that stuff in this game. It's very smooth. It's very nice and fluent. And for those who are going to say, well, JB, that's a horrible opinion. I mean, if you like Battlefield 5, that was even more cracked out than 2042. Do you know how overpowered slide canceling was in that game? It was absolutely absurd. The movement was, once again, fluent and nice. So it's no different. The movement has always been like this. It's never been grounded completely, in the past 3-4 years, maybe even more. But the core game itself needs to be overhauled. You have an absolutely amazing backstory here. The world is running out of all resources and people are fighting. Countries are going to war just to be able to live day to day. That's so cool. You can make so many different outcomes out of a storyline like that, especially in the near future. They could have done anything. Nothing has to be historically correct. They could add in any weapons they want, any vehicles they want. They can even add in modern day equipment if they want, and it'll still work and fit in the scenery. They could have done any storyline in the world, and they picked the perfect one. But the execution is horrible. They're running around with operators and specialists screaming corny catchphrases that don't even look like they're actually in the real military. It just doesn't even give me the vibes that I want out of the story of this game. It's going, like I said earlier, in two different directions. You have to pick one, DICE. You can't sit in the middle and test both sides. You can do that on other occasions, but when it comes to setting the scenery of a game, you have to pick which way you want to go in. Because right now you have people split. You have people who enjoy the cartoony, over-the-top stuff. And you have people who want a more military-based experience. And you can't get the best of both worlds the way you guys are doing it right now. You're going to have to pick one. It's going to disappoint over half of the people playing the game. But in the long haul, that's how you want it. At the end of the day, you do not need Call of Duty players. You do not need Rainbow Six Siege players. You don't need any players in the world playing this game besides Battlefield fans. If a Call of Duty guy wants to come over and try out a game, then let them do so. They're going to have to get into the vibes of a Battlefield title, but if they're willing to do it, then by all means. Stop dumbing your games down to fit everybody, okay? Call of Duty has already done that enough. They own a monopoly on that style. Just ignore it, push it away, and work on yourself, because Battlefield is a fantastic game. It just needs to get the vibes back. That's really all there is to it. But ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for tuning into this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like. If you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new and you enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, you want to chat with me, there's two ways to do so. I have a Twitter and a Discord. Both those links are down in the description. And also, you want to catch me live streams of video games over on Twitch. Link that's in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.